Okay, we're looking at problem 3, solving a system by multiplying one equation. So it says, what is the solution of the system use elimination? So I have negative 2x plus 15y equals negative 32 and 7x minus 5y equals 17. A system of equation that can't be solved quickly by graphing or substitution. Okay, so far we see that I can't quickly use substitution. I can't solve one of the variables really easy. I have to do like some nasty divide, and there's going to be some fractions in there. Probably don't really want to do that. So I can use elimination instead. And it says multiply one or both equations by a constant so the coefficient of one variable are the same or opposite, then eliminate the variables. Okay, so first I need to decide which one that I want to eliminate. And it looks like they are thinking the same way that I would think. I would want to get rid of this this y. And it looks like it's the easiest to get rid of because I just multiply everything by 3. And I have a negative 15 that's going to cancel out, and it's already a positive. So they did that. They multiplied everything by 3, and they added them. And so their 15s that you can see canceled out, and they have negative 2x and 21 and gave them 19, and negative 32 and 51 gave them 19. So they're left with 19x equals 19, divided both sides by 19 and got x equals 1. So now that they have this, they have one solution, they can plug this one back into one of the equations. It doesn't matter which one, you should get the same answer for both. So they plugged it back into the second one. And they have 7 times 1 minus 15 minus 5y equals 17. And they solved, so they got 7, and they subtracted 7 from both sides, and they got 10, and they divided both sides by negative 5, and they got negative 2. So the solution is 1, negative 2. So it says, how can you use, so let's look at the guide. It says, how can you use the multiplication property of equality to change an equation in this system in order to solve using elimination? So I have negative 5x minus 2y equals 6, and 3x plus 6y equals 3. There are lots of ways to do this, okay? So please don't feel like when I say the way that I've done it that this is the only way. There are lots of numbers that I can choose to multiply by. However, for me, the easiest one that I can quickly and easily see would be to eliminate my y, and if I multiply everything in the top by 3, I get a 6 up, negative 6 up here and a 6 here, so I know that they're going to cancel out. So it says write and solve the revised system. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to multiply this by 3, everything by 3. Oops. And I get negative 15y minus 6y equals 18. And I'm going to leave everything here the same. Oops, this is an x, I'm sorry. Okay, so I can go ahead and solve this now. I know this is going to cross out. That's the whole point. I wanted it to cross out. And I'm left with negative 12x equals 24. Divide both sides by 12. Negative 12, excuse me. X equals negative 2. Right? So now, let's see, what else are they asking me to do? Let me make sure I'm following this up. Show the solution of the revised system as the solution of the original. Okay. So I have x equals negative 2. So I'm going to plug this back in. Doesn't matter which one. Nope, I'm going to use the second one. So I'm going to say 3 times negative 2 plus 6y equals 6. So I get negative 6 plus 6y equals 6. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides, and I get 6y equals 12. Divide both sides by 6, and I get y equals 2. So my solution is negative 2, and I have to delete. So I get negative 2 is my system, and I can, let me pause really quick so that I can write it on my board again. So let me prove that this is a solution. So I'm going to plug it in, plug my values in. My x is negative 2, my y is 2. So I have negative 5 times negative 2 minus 2 times 2, and I want to see if that equals 6. And so I get positive 10 minus 4, and that does equal 6. So that one works out. Let's check out the next one. So we have 3 times negative 2 plus 6 times 2, and again I'm want to see if that equals 6. Did I write that down right? Yep, both equal 6. Okay, and so I get negative 6 plus 12, and negative 6 plus 12 is 6. So again, that checks out. So my solution is correct, and I hope that this helps.